How's it going, everybody? In today's video I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel for Fallout 4 called Pros and Cons for Settlements. Basically, a couple of people have requested that I do some pros and cons on different settlements in Fallout 4, so I'm pretty sure overall there are 30 settlements, so that means I can make 30 videos on pros and cons for settlements. So I'm going to start off with the castle today because it's the one that I have the most experience with and the one that I've used the most in Fallout 4, and I'm put together a little list of pros and cons, and I gotta say there's more pros to me than cons for the castle just because of the way it's built and everything, but we'll go and hop right on into that. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, so a pro for the castle is that it has a very organized interior space to put furniture, shops, crafting stations, etc. It's got a nice little bit of room on the inside of the walls where you can just put your own player bedroom, you can live in there, you can put your crafting station, you can put your shops in there, because you'll see in the background gameplay that I actually have some of my shops on the in the wall and stuff like that. And it's just got some really nice organized space on the interior of the walls that you can build stuff in and just set down some shops and some crafting stations and everything. So yeah. Alright, so for number 2, the grass on top of the walls can actually be used to plant produce. So if you want to make a farm in the castle and you don't want to use the central courtyard, you can actually take that produce and plant it up on top of the wall. So yeah. Alright, so for number 3, you can easily fortify the castle because of the fortress-like structure that it has. It actually takes after Fort Independence in real life, which is in Boston, and Fallout 4 does take place in Boston. I'm pretty sure most of you know that by now, but anyway, it's just really cool because of the, it's like a historical landmark that you can live at in Fallout 4, and it's easily fortifiable because of the fortress-like structure that it has. Alright, so for number 4, the castle is mainly surrounded by water, therefore you can put down a bunch of water purifiers all the way around it if you want to, and farm a bunch of purified water, because that stuff can make you a lot of caps in Fallout 4, and this, personally, the way I get all my money in caps in Fallout 4 is I use purified water to sell to vendors, and I just pretty much run them clean of all their caps because I just end up selling them all my purified water. But yeah, basically you can just set down a bunch of water purifiers all the way around the castle, and yeah, you can just get a lot of caps, basically. So yeah, I gotta say that's definitely a pro in my book. Alright, so for number 5, the castle pretty much comes ready with a level 3 weapons vendor, which if you don't know, level 3 is like the highest tier of weapons vendors that you can actually make in your settlements. So basically, the castle actually comes ready with a level 3 weapons vendor, which her name is Ronnie Shaw, and you can't really assign her to do anything, but she actually just sells you stuff. She'll just walk around the castle, and then you can just walk up to her during daylight hours and ask her, hey, what have you got for sale? And then before you know it, you look in her inventory, she's got all kinds of different weapons and all kinds of ammunition that you can buy, but she only appears after you complete a certain quest where you unlock artillery for the castle. And once you unlock artillery for the castle, you will then notice that on each corner of the castle there's actually 5 dugouts, and these are the best places that you can place the artillery cannons that you have just now recently unlocked, which I have 5 on each corner. So let's just say that my place is easily fortified. If I throw a 1 artillery smoke grenade out into the city somewhere, whoever's there is just going to get obliterated because of the amount of just artillery that's going to be falling on their head. And yeah, I just gotta say it's really awesome just because, again, there's 5 dugouts, great for placing your artillery at. And yeah, so basically just, again, that's pretty much going to do it for the pros for the castle. So let's go and hop right into the cons.
Radio Freedom. General, nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Alright, to start off on my small list of cons that I actually have for the castle, I'm going to go and start off with number 1 here. The walls are actually broken in 3 different places, which means you must spend a great deal of your time and your resources just repairing them. If you want to know what I mean by repairing them, you can actually go check out my most popular video on my channel and see that there's a video called How to Repair the Castle Walls. Alright, so for number 2, there's not really much space to actually build like house-like structures, or there's not really room to put generators or anything. So basically, I actually had to give up one of the rooms in my castle just for generators, and you'll see that in the background gameplay, but yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't really like about it, because I've seen people, they just put their generators around the outside of the wall, which I don't really like that, because if enemies do attack you, they can actually just go around your wall and just destroy your generators, therefore cutting off your power supply, because I don't want my generators to be destroyed. So you'll see in the background gameplay, I just have one of my rooms pretty much cut off from all civilization, and it's just filled with generators. Alright, so for the third and final con for the castle, Ronnie Shaw and that Miniman at the radio tower both count as settlers, so basically you're pretty much restricted to having a full 20 settlers that can actually work for you and everything at the castle. So yeah, basically you have the Minutemen who just takes up space and sits at the radio tower, always talking about radio freedom and everything. And then you have Ronnie Shaw. Again, you give some, you lose some. So Ronnie Shaw is again a level 3 vendor, like I said in the pros, but it's a con that she's, you know, taking up space basically. If you put it that way, it's actually kind of rude to say that. And yeah. Basically, again, you give some, you lose some. You get a level 3 vendor at the price of 1 settler. So yeah, but that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. Yeah, so that's my pros and cons for the castle. This is a new series on my channel. I will do some more of these for different settlements in Fallout 4. So yeah, guys, if you do enjoy this video, drop a like down below, subscribe for more. Tell me what settlement you would like to see next in this series. So yeah, guys, I will definitely see you guys in the next one, and peace out, everybody.